Good afternoon, guys. The cafe culture in Seminyak Bali is just super strong. There is just so many cafes to choose from. Today I'm coming to you from Cafe Nook in Seminyak. Check out this Cafe Nook, guys. We've got a lot of greenery around. There's banana palms. Right out in front I've got a little bit of a rice field view. It's a nice breeze in this cafe, so it's very comfortable at the moment. Plenty of seating choices, lots of options where you can sit. Just such a nice cafe for a bit of a view as well, and it doesn't feel overcrowded. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about my budget for my first month here in Bali. I'm going to give you the real costs broken down into categories for what I spent for my first month here. But first, have a look at this smoothie bowl. How good is the presentation? They do it so well here in Bali. This one's got dragon fruit, some flax meal, chia seed, banana, pumpkin seed, granola, coconut. Well guys, I'm going to enjoy this and then we'll get stuck into the budget. Okay, this is my budget for my first month here in Seminyak Bali. It's from the 7th of July through to the 7th of August, 31 nights. It is the real cost of what I spent for my time here during the month. I've left out two major items. Firstly, travel insurance. That's a choice. Many people decide to travel without travel insurance, and that's completely their choice. I personally have organised full comprehensive back in my home country prior to visit. I would never travel without medical insurance, but some people decide to, and that's their choice, so I haven't included that in the figures. I've also left out my flights. Bali is frequently visited by people all over the world. There's people from the US, Europe, Australia, or even just travelling throughout Southeast Asia. As this cost is such a great expense, it will skew the final result, so I haven't included flights for that reason. I will also put prices at the top of the video. So let's start off with the most expensive, being accommodation. My accommodation for my first month was 13.5 million rupiah, which is 1,075 Australian dollars. If you did watch my first Master Suite video, you would notice that I did upgrade my room. I did pay an extra 3 million, so about 250 Australian dollars. This gave me a lot more space, bigger TV, but also more importantly, a couch that I can sit on as well. So 13.5 million for 31 nights, I think that was a good deal. I'm really happy with the accommodation that I've chosen. For dining and restaurants, I included everything under this category that I ate and drank for the entire month that I was here. That's breakfast, dinners, coffee in the morning, or a bintang on the beach. It all fell under this category. This was 7.2 million rupiah for the month, 569 Australian dollars. That was a little bit under what I thought I was going to spend. It was only $20 on average Australian per day. Bear in mind, I did have breakfast in my room quite often as well. I did bring some cereal over, and I also bought a toaster. I don't usually eat lunch personally, maybe a smoothie during the day, so it's mostly breakfast every alternate day, but dinners at night time. For transport, my motorbike, that was 1.9 million for the month, 150 Australian dollars. Also on transport was the costing of 525,000 rupiah, 41 Australian dollars. That included fuel for the motorbike and all the grab rides that I took. I didn't actually get my motorbike for about 4 or 5 days after I arrived, so there was an expense of taking a few grabs here and there to get around early on. Next expense, groceries. Groceries, I spent 1 million, that's 79 Australian dollars. That was for my essentials like toiletries, some cooking accessories, and bits and pieces that I needed for my room and for my stay. Shopping, I spent 1.25 million, that's 99 Australian dollars. There were some items that I had to buy. I bought a phone holder for my motorbike, I bought a toaster, the new cap, and also a few other things I can't really remember. My gym membership, that costs 500,000 rupiah or 40 Australian dollars per month. The gym, really happy with it. It's got good AC inside, it's got a pool, a sauna and a steam room as well. So really comfortable, and it's not too far away from the accommodation. For entertainment, I spent $720,000, 58 Australian dollars. That primarily consists of massages. A massage here for a full body for 1 hour is about 150,000 to 200,000 rupiah. That's about 15 to 20 Australian dollars. For laundry, I spent 220,000 rupiah. It's about 17 Australian dollars. Each time I need to get laundry done, it's about 35,000 rupiah. That is express, and you can pick it up in 3 hours. So about $2.50 Australian each time you get laundry done. I didn't take a lot of clothes with me, so I'm getting laundry done on average every 3 or 4 days here. But it's very quick and easy to do. The visa that I'm on is a C1 60-day visa. It is a single entry visa. What that basically means is that during my 60 days here, if I was to take a side trip to Singapore or Bangkok, coming back into the country, I would have to apply for another visa. So this visa gives me 60 days entry from the time that I arrive. This visa costs 1 million rupiah, so about 80 Australian dollars. As well as the visa, I did have to pay for a tourist levy. That's 150,000 rupiah, so about 12 Australian dollars. For SIM card and mobile phone data, surprisingly very cheap. For the SIM card, I paid 135,000 rupiah. That gave me 20 gigabytes included. I've already topped that up with another 40 gigabyte. So totaling for the month, I've spent 175,000 rupiah. That's about 14 Australian dollars for the month, and that gives me a total of 60 gigabyte. So the total, guys, what I spent for my entire first month was 28,140,000 rupiah, or 2,235 Australian dollars. Is that a little bit more or under what I thought I was going to spend? Definitely a little bit under. I did think I was going to spend more than that. I thought the restaurants and food side of things would cost more. But overall, pretty happy with what I spent. I think you could save more on the accommodation side of things if you did more of a studio homestay for that matter, but I'm very happy with my accommodation. I didn't do many activities for the first month, so there was no like water bomb, go to the zoo, temple, safari, Uluwatu fire dance. I've done all that in the previous visits here, so that was just pretty much my day-to-day costings here in Bali for the first month. Let me know in the comments down below what you actually think, guys. Was that more or under what you first thought? Let me know. If not, I'll see you on the next one.